Okay, we got two jets. One just crossed the other one's path. One there, and then one right there. Neither of them are spraying. Let's see what they are. So very little geoengineering activity, and then this one right there. Neither of them are spraying any kind of a trail. So, not geoengineering the valley this morning. What is that one? Oh, it looks like FedEx. Yeah, it's FedEx. They're usually leaving a short trail. Where'd that other one go? That other one just blended into the white stuff up there. It's right there, but it's really hard to see because there's so much, even when there's not trails, there's so much aerosol in the sky. You can, like, look at this FedEx here. Won't even show up now. Barely. You can just see the white haze film in the sky, but no trails, so they're not leaving the thick trails. Yesterday morning there were lots of jets coming through, but just leaving the short trails. These two jets weren't leaving any trail, so let's see what these are here. Let's see. There's one coming over here. They would be, what's that one? Okay, we got an American coming over, and let's see, that one was, that's the FedEx right there. Just went over, leaving no trail. And then there should be another one that was a little out in front of it, a little further this way. That's be this one right there. Yeah, United. So it was United and FedEx. See how they crossed their paths right there? That one. Yep, crossed its path. Right when it went over the top of me here. And a UPS coming out over this way, heading to, where's that one heading to? Ontario. From Louisville, Kentucky to Ontario, UPS. It's probably too far out this way. It's not spraying. So again, very little geoengineering activity, but you can always see I mean, like, look out over towards Joshua Tree there. Little San Bernardino Mountains are just, used to be crystal clear skies out here. Early summer, late spring time of year. Now it's just covered in a blanket of the residual aerosol stuff, and they were spraying yesterday. So let's see. This one's coming over yet. Should be one coming right over the mountain, right? That's a little north now. Oh, there's Alaska. That's a different one. And UPS. Not seeing either one of them. Like I say, it's hard to make them out up there. They're not leaving any kind of trail. It's hard to see. So I'm not seeing either one of those. But that's the sky here. Tuesday. What is it? June 12th? Yeah, June 12th. Not much to report. Just hyping up the Trump and the little rocket man, Kim Jong-un. Yeah, if that isn't just another puppet show. Like, we don't have the capabilities of just taking out that guy's nuke facilities after what they did on 9/11. Come on. Be a piece of cake. They have to put on the puppet show like he's some big threat to the world. He's no threat to the world, not to the New World Order. Not at all. Okay, here comes another one through. Not spraying. Looks like American or United. No trail. As you can see, Don't see any trails out looking north this way. I haven't even seen any other shorter trails this morning. Yesterday driving out here, it was just all kinds of the short trails up on the, going every which way. Not the long sticking trails, just the short trails. So again, just goes to show how they can leave long sticking trails and just the short trails and then no trails. So let's see what that one was that just went through. Alright, here's that one that just came through. There's a American LAX to Charlotte, LA to Charlotte, Carolina. So, and there's one, that's way further south, UPS. Be looking more south, but it's probably not leaving a trail, but they often do leave trails. But nothing else coming through the valley, and hardly any jet traffic. So again, just goes to show they're not interested in spraying the aerosols in the Coachella Valley this morning. And then looking towards the Salton Sea here, you can just see the haze down there, the aerosol haze. So they're spraying, that's looking southeast there, that's looking south, and that's looking west. So not a lot of stuff blowing in from the west, it's all blowing in from the southeast down there. So you can see it all down there. It's like a spread out chemtrail up there, way out there over the mountains. Probably Borrego Springs. That's looking towards what would be Borrego Springs. As you can see, it's pretty socked in down there. Can't even see the mountains down there. Barely. Just barely. Make out the mountains. That's all chemical aerosols mostly. Maybe some water moisture in the air, but most of it's all chemical aerosols that are just settling down to the valley floor. But they like the Salton Sea. I've repeated that over many times. I don't know if it's that big body of water down there or the geothermal plants they have down there. There's like 20 plus of them where they produce electricity with hot water from underground, like that one in Hawaii that got gobbled up, or some of the wellheads got gobbled up by the lava. They were saying that possibly that thing was causing this lava to come up out of the ground like it is. Who knows? Wouldn't surprise me if they were doing it intentionally. But yeah, you can see just around the sun there. There's not a halo, but you can see the just the aerosols in the sky, in the atmosphere up there. Always up there lingering about, and eventually they fall down and we breathe them. So just doing a report here showing how they geoengineer the Coachella Valley. And it's always pretty well socked in down by the sun. Now we got this fire burning out here. No spraying today, but then they start a fire. Coachella Date Grove fire contained after burning trailer and specialty dates causing road closures. So no spraying, but another fire started, and this is what the sky looks like. So I think it's all pretty much the smoke. This morning I thought it was chemical haze. It's probably a mixture of it, because I did see some chemical aerosols being blown in. But the wind, it's weird, the wind is blowing from the east to the west, which is, I don't know, not really normal. It should be blowing from the west to the east. So are they creating this fire? It started this fire in the Date Grove, which are really hard to get out because they just keep burning and burning and burning. Once the trunks start burning, they just get down inside the tree and they think they got it out, and then it flares back up again. So they're really hard to get out. That kind of makes you wonder. They're zapping the Date Groves out here like they did up in Santa Rosa. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. You know, don't do any aerosol spraying in the valley, but you know, let's start up a fire. And it's almost like blue smoke, which is kind of weird. It almost looks the color. It's not like a dark colored smoke that you usually get from fires. It's just kind of has that bluish tint to it, like the aerosols do. But anyways, who knows? Who knows? We know they have the ability to start these fires. And Santa Rosa proved that. All those fires started just everywhere in the middle of the night, springing up out of nowhere. People were saying it just wasn't normal. People came out. There was a fire captain that came out, 30-year car captain that talked about it, said it wasn't normal. He knew they were started with some kind of technology. He was in one video, and that was it. Haven't heard from the guy. I'm sure they got to him. Told him to shut up if you want to live. So that's the way they play. But anyways, that's the end of my report here. Okay, I was coming up the mountain here, and I just saw this trail being laid right there. It's kind of all washed out, but right there, it was kind of sputtering along. But just a weird mixture. Then there's a trail up over that way going through. So they're going through, and they're adding to, like this cloud right here. There was just a rainbow in it. That cloud right there, that wispy spread out cloud, that's definitely a chemical aerosol. But this other blue stuff up there, I think is from the fire. And the wind's blowing the opposite direction what it normally should be blowing, but out over this way, looking east. You can smell a little bit of smoke up here, but it's just kind of weird how they're, you know, start a fire and then they're coming through and, you know, not spraying. Get my door taken off here. Pulled over on the side of the road. So anyways, just thought I'd stop and show that. That blue there. Some weird color smoke. That right there is a sputtering chemtrail. I saw the jet spraying it, climbing an altitude, coming into the valley. So just kind of a weird situation we got going here. No spraying this morning, jets coming through, and then the fire going on. So do they start these fires? Wouldn't surprise me a bit. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Just like Santa Rosa. All those fires up there. That one guy came out. John Lord was his name. Fire captain, 30-year veteran plus. Knew it wasn't normal. Knew they were started. Haven't heard a word from him. So anyways, that's how it works. Okay, here's the sunset back here in San Diego. And just some pretty bizarre cloud formations. Not sure if that's smoke blowing in on the coast. I don't know, there's been fires here and there reported. Fire out in Coachella Valley, Big Grove caught on fire, and it was just weird blue smoke in the sky, but I don't even know if it was smoke because it was all the way out in the high desert going up the mountain. So the wind was blowing from the east to the west. Yeah, these guys always like to take their pictures. Took it out right over me. Check that out, two of them falling right over me. As I saw, I was filming when they veered towards me more. At the backdrop, chemical clouds, background, military-industrial complex. Check that out. Somebody's looking out at the door at me. they go, behind the mountain. Behind the avocado grove. But anyways, here's the sky here. Yeah, that's real normal looking. All that wispy stuff up there. All that wispy stuff there. It's all just chemical mixtures. And they were spotting coming home. It was really weird what they were doing. It was just certain cloud formations they were coming through and just hitting, adding to it and then shutting it off. So I think I took one video going up the mountain. But anyways, nothing normal about the weather conditions or our skies. That's for sure. Nothing natural about any of these cloud formations.